goat.
Hey, who let that goat out?
Ah, Fawkes. You're up bright and early. Eager to get to work?
I guess.
For many scouts, connecting to the Abyss is the highlight of their day. You'll get there in time. More importantly, we have a lead on the second seal. That disconnected said he'd seen something similar in the old drift mines. According to my analysis, it looks like there's a large structure down there. Most likely a disused drift reactor, like the one in the Weeping Meadows.
You think we'll find the seal there?
I think it's a safe bet. Don't worry. I'll extract you if it seems dangerous.
I think they were his friends. The people inside. I think he was protecting them from something.
It's not for us to interrogate the past. We need to deal with the here and now. In any case, let's get you down into King's Reach. We need to see if that seal has opened. Would you like to connect to the Abyss?
I'm ready.
All right. Head to the station and check on that seal. My instinct was right. The sigils were connected. How interesting. The seal on the drift mines reactor must hold the key to opening this door. It's not a place I usually send my scouts to, but... well, it can't be helped, I suppose.
Is your work so relentless, little scout?
I didn't think you'd still be here.
Where else should I be? My life is small these days, and I've seen all there is to see. This is the road to the old drift mines, an unstable place. Gravity corrodes at great depth. We never truly understood that at the time. You should take care.
All in a day's work.
Yes, so I hear. Pardon my intrusion, but what business could you possibly have down there?
I'm being sent to apprehend a wanted man. Urian Caldecott. He's dangerous.
Is he now? Well, that won't do. Here, let me open up the path for you. A dangerous man.
waif is a very strange person.
I assumed you knew him.
A few of my scouts have met him in the past. Many, many years ago. I assumed he was long gone.
Gone where?
Where everyone goes in the end. Into the drift. I wonder who keeps these candles lit.
What are these shrines even for?
An old god of the Abyss. The Church of Luna was once the dominant power here, but its teachings have been lost over the centuries. Only these statues remain. And a few believers, it would seem.
You said you don't usually send scouts down here. Why's that?
A mine abandoned for 2 centuries is not the safest place to send a scout. But if it's what the Old Father wants, then who am I to argue?
You're finally here. How interesting.
Is someone there?
been a while, but I don't remember there being quite this many shrines down here.
They really went all out, huh?
It's lonely down here, and dangerous. I guess you can't blame them for clinging so tightly to old superstitions.
Admiring the view? What shitpit town did you come from to find that so impressive?
What's your problem? What do you even want from me?
For you to cultivate a sense of urgency. This isn't a nice meander through the bloody park. I'm giving you everything you need to see this prophecy through to the bitter end, but it's all for shit if you're too late. She deserves better than that. We deserve better. I've got a lot riding on you, Fawkes, and time is running short.
A superstition, am I? I wouldn't expect anything less from her. She always was a liar.
Aylin, are you hearing this?
The static. It's probably just proximity to all these drift crystals. It'll clear up soon.
Yeah.
Forbidden door. Keep out. Goodbye.
Excuse me?
Forbidden door. The door is forbidden. Go away.
Why is the door forbidden?
Because I said so.
Okay. Do you happen to know how to get to the reactor?
Children have mercy. Listen, if I tell you, will you leave me in peace? Oh, should have stayed in my lift. At least it was quiet there. Bloody reactor this, bloody reactor that.
I'll never darken your doorstep again. You have my word.
Well, it's on the other side of the rails, you see. And the problem with that is, only twins can ride the rails.
There must be others like you.
Maybe. I haven't seen any. All I've seen is this door. Oh, you've bloody gone and done it now, haven't you? 200 years I've been guarding this door. 200, and not so much as a creak. That's it. I'm out. I don't care if the All-Father strikes me blind.
It's just a door. How bad can it be?
Just a door? How naive can you get? I don't know why the All-Father sealed that temple, but I'm not sticking around to see what comes out.
I'm not going to hurt you. Not intentionally, anyway. Think of this as a little test.
Who are you? Aylin? Are you there?
This is what was taken from me. Do you see? I was loved, and now even she has forgotten me. Go on then, show me your worth. You're quite capable for a Huron. The All-Father keeps you docile, feeding you lies through that hideous mouthpiece of his. I can help you. Come to the hanging towers, break my chains, and I'll break yours in return. I've left you a little gift as proof of my intent.
Fawkes! Are you alright? You went completely off radar. Are you hurt? Let me check you over.
Aylin. I'm fine. Never mind. It's not important. Give me an abridged history of the Abyss whenever I hop into one of these things.
The twins are little more than vehicles, ferrying cargo across the lines. The back twin gives the orders, and the front twin does all the work.
Now why does that sound so familiar?
lie to you the way they lied to me.
Go away. Let me rest.
Is that better or worse than screaming, do you think?
Only one way to find out.
Listen, change of plans. Forget the station. Find another way to Greymont. And be quick about it.
Why would I want to do that?
You think you're the only one who knows how to use a bloody train? Listen to yourself. If he realizes they're running again, I'm screwed. Game over. Do not pass go. Do not collect 200 penance.
He? What are you talking about?
The old father, Fawkes, Atticus, fucking lynch. You're his little executioner, aren't you? You saw what he did to poor old William. Locked him away like the inconvenience he was. Well, he'll do worse to me.
I'm just doing my job.
Your job is to lead me to the gallows. Maybe you ought to ask yourself why.
Once you collect this seal, the station door should open up back in King's Reach. The Old Father favors efficient scouts. I'm sure he'll reduce your sentence as a reward. You've done exceptionally well.
Why disturb me after all this time? I've done nothing wrong. It isn't my fault the Scourge escaped. The Abyss is shifting. It has been for decades. I don't want to hurt you, but I will. Parasite! Barging in here into my home, what gives you the right? Pitiful little pawn. The silent one delights in your ignorance.
You've come to bring me back, haven't you?
Back to where?
Home. Back to the collective. You always said he'd come back for me.
I wasn't sent for you.
No. No, that isn't right. It can't be. He promised. He promised me. Please. I want to go home.
I'm sorry.
I'm all alone again.
He wore the mantle of All-Father like an ill-fitting crown, a role foisted upon him by necessity. He was a humble man then, an ordinary man, surrounding himself with comrades whom he called family. I am nothing without you, he told them. Wings of the All-Father, those who knew him best, who loved him best. Of course, she would bring it to him. Letitia, child of nowhere, daughter of the collective, she who found the god soul, the answer. A gift to the All-Father, she said, and so he took it, and it was too late to go back. When the scourge came, not even the great man of fate could spare them. She chose sacrifice, like the one before her, and hoped that someday she might return home. It was the only lie he ever told her.
She locked herself away out of choice.
A terrible fate to spare her from one far worse. A chaos he created, and so he hid the truth from her, for fear that she would hate him. The dead tell no tales, but there are those who yet live.
You mean Urian?
I realized it too late. But I was happy then. I've always been too late.
Things always look clearer in hindsight.
Funny. He used to tell me that too. He was so kind to me. They all were. I wish you'd take me back to them.
I wish I knew how.
Maybe all of this is for the best.
Someone once told me that the Abyss is a spider's web for lost souls. I think I understand what they meant now.
How did she end up there in the first place?
The drift has strange currents. Luna only knows where you'll end up if you let it carry you. After all this time, the Abyss is still capable of surprising me.
Who's this he Letitia kept talking about?
I don't know. but they must have meant a lot to her. She sounded so lonely.
What about the temple? Do you know anything about that?
I told you before. The Church's teachings were mostly lost in the Scourge. Gods and temples and collectives. I don't know anything about those things. I only know what the Allfather tells me. I guess I know less than I thought.
I guess so.
Anyway, all that really matters is that you get the job done. So let's forget about it. Get some rest. Tomorrow we'll head back to King's Reach and see if the way to Greymont is open. Time for bed, Fawkes?
Sleep sounds good.